Hello everyone. I just wanted to share with you what is going on with me right now. We are in the middle of the eclipses, and for me, this is always a hugely exciting and transformative time. I love whenever the universe gives us huge jolts of energy. It makes me so excited. I'm like, yes. My Scorpio rising is so excited about the death and rebirth happening right now. So I was born in Aries on a Libra full moon, and we are right now in the middle of a Libra Aries eclipse axis. So this is hugely activating for me. It's just so amazing, all the frequencies and the synchronicities. Yesterday I visited a butterfly museum, a butterfly, like a real life butterfly place. And today in my feed, it was like, oh, by the way, 7 years ago, you were in a butterfly area museum in New Orleans. So it's so crazy. I'm like, okay, well, thank you for that, universe. Now I need to go back and look at my astrology and my transits for 7 years ago. So it's just wild and constant, like the things that are coming through. I was just sitting in a coffee house and eating some really delicious pistachio something or another and having a coffee, and it was wonderful. And I was looking through, and all of a sudden, like, my heart just burst open. Like, I just felt like I was one with everyone in the middle of this coffee shop. And like the joy was so palpable. So I had this moment of overwhelming joy, and then just tears started coming. But it was just like this cleansing, amazing moment. So that is what it's like for me, going day to day through this eclipse season, moment to moment. I'm sitting here in this beautiful grass. I've been grounding in the grass. You know, the grass here in Washington, D.C. is so like amazing. It's like the most beautiful grass ever. And they have all of these daffodils and flowers everywhere. So I'm just in awe of such a busy, big city, like all the energy and all of the nature and beauty around. It's been really exciting being here and being at this time. One of my favorite things to do is to travel on my birthday. I don't ever want to be at home on my birthday. I want to travel around and explore and experience this beautiful earth that we live on. And I've gone to some amazing places, and it's interesting the things that I continue to do. You know, butterflies are a big theme in my life. I have a butterfly garden. I have butterflies that'll just land on me at home, in the museums where they have the butterfly exhibits. Like, butterflies are a huge part, along with not just butterflies, but caterpillars, chrysalis. Like, I'll walk outside and there'll be, you know, monarch chrysalis. So all stages of the butterfly are really part of the cycles with me. And I look forward to seeing them. And, you know, for right now, I really feel like I'm in this caterpillar stage. Everywhere I look around, there's caterpillars, and they're eating hungrily, and they're getting bigger, and they're getting bigger, and they're waiting for that transformation. And I feel like that's exactly where I'm at. Like, I am walking, eating, consuming all this amazing wisdom and all of these experiences. And while I'm doing that, I'm moving towards this time of transformation. So do I know when I'm going to go on the chrysalis? Not at all. But I will say that this time between the eclipses is quite catalytic. I am in my own crucible, and I'm excited. You know, 40 for me was such an amazing year. I really felt like I had finally landed into this flow of what's coming on, and then I'm really being prepared to step into a new version of my life. I started into galactic astrology and really started shifting onto my soul mission in a stronger way. Felt like I always, you know, I feel like everyone always is. We're all doing our mission every single day, and we don't realize it, but in a stronger way. I'm feeling aligned. And so 41 just seems like even more. Like, if 40 was intense, 41 seems even more. And here we are in this Libra Aries axis in the eclipses. So that's my intentions that I'm setting, because for me, intentional living is the most important thing. Being intentional with everything we're doing. You know, if we're doing exercises, it's so that we can become strong and healthy. Like, whatever we're doing, you know, eating food, it is to nourish our body. Like, just having positive intentions behind all of our actions is a big deal and is very shifting. So that's what I'm planting my seeds right now around. What is this intentional living right now? Like, what am I wanting? And I'm like, whatever needs to end, let it end. You know, this Libra Aries axis was here in 2005. So 19 years ago. And I think 2005, my goodness, I had graduated college and was working at a mental health, maximum security mental health facility, essentially a mental health prison for men. And I, interestingly enough, was done with that. I'm like, I want something more than just doing this. So I was able to get a position working in administration, learning a lot of really positive skills around healthcare administration, because it was a healthcare facility. So it's just interesting. I'm like, okay, well, I was done with that shift, and now I'm really on the precipice of another big shift in my life 19 years later. So that's where I say to you, think about where you were 19 years ago and plant seeds for where you want to be. And what is the same? What's resonating? Where are you shifting now into something different? What does that look like? What do you want it to look like? What feels exciting and empowering? Like, what's next? And that right there gets me excited, because I'm just like, woo, I don't know, but it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really exciting and really fun. So set those intentions, ground them every single day, you know, with a little bit of meditation. We don't always have time to do a lot, but you know, doing a grounding practice every day around our intentions, especially if we start the day that way and throughout the day, that's really what's getting me through this eclipse. Is like, I'm clearing myself and my energy several times a day. I am checking in. When I start feeling out of alignment or grumpy, I think about that. I'm like, okay, what do I need to shift? And then, you know, if I'm, you know, taking multiple baths a day and Epsom salt, so I'm doing a lot of stuff to clear. And as a result, like, I just feel stuff falling off of me, clearing out of me. Every time I sit on the ground and meditate, there's just stuff falling off of me. When I wake up in the morning, I really feel like I'm clearing out. So just provide space for that. And if you're not sleeping well, it's okay. When you're in the bed, lay down, be in that liminal space in between wake and sleep, and use that time to heal and work on yourself and others and heal the planet. So it's a beautiful time to say, okay, guides, I'm still. Please be with me. Let's do some work. So everything is an opportunity to really to guide us and to feel safe and to feel protected. So I'm going to turn my camera around because I want you to see all these birds that have gathered. I'm going to turn it over. I don't know if you can see them, but they're everywhere. They've all just landed. We got a pigeon. We've got some other chickadees. I've even got some over here. And that's the other neat thing about DC, is all these fun animals. They're just landing all around me. That's another thing that I really love too, are birds, and they really speak to me. So interestingly enough, I don't know that anybody would say, oh, I went to DC and spent time with nature, but that's really what I feel like. I feel like the nature of DC really has brought me closer to the earth and to this land and to the energies outside of here. Even going in the subway was so grounding, to be under the earth. Like, it was just amazing. So that's where it doesn't matter where we are. It matters what we choose to do there, and to really use the place to help launch our spirituality. So I just want to encourage you, because I feel like this is a really hard time for a lot of people. Slow down, take time to clean and clear, set those intentions, just set those intentions. And for me, whenever I'm having a little bit of a hard time, I think about that. Oh, this is my time of transformation. This is my time in the crucible. And I'm excited about it, which I am. That makes me excited. So think about those things and let them ground you into the moment, because kind of getting past the moment, there's really not space for that. It's really forcing us to be in the moment and to slow down and to rest, do what we need to do to take care of ourselves. And that makes these transitions easier. So lots of love to all of you, and we'll talk again. Bye.